What's going on, APUSH students? Just grading some of your stuff this morning, some of your Unit 2 finals, and they could use some work. I don't think I explained it quite properly, okay? So I'm going to go over exactly what I want you to do with this example from an amazing student, okay? So her thesis is, although at the time Enlightenment ideals were popular and spreading, slavery was still growing and developing too, due to religious beliefs and systemic racism from Europeans, okay? So I'm going to color code this here. So right here, this is her counterpoint, and I'm going to make that yellow, okay? And then this is her main point. Slavery was still growing and developing due to religious beliefs, right? That's her first main point. We'll make that blue. And then systemic racism from the Europeans is her second main point, okay? And I'll make that, what should we do? Let's do red. Red's exciting. Okay, so we have her counterpoint and her two main points, okay? Now, how are you supposed to fill in this graph, okay? When I say points you're supporting, I mean which 2 points from your thesis, okay? So the first main point she has is religious beliefs, right, which we made blue, okay? And then she comes over here and she gives me the document that she's using and she paraphrases it. Doc 3, Francis Pott claims that he will raise children under the fear of God and to have knowledge of their Savior, Jesus Christ, okay? So she's paraphrasing what document 3 says. Then we go down here and she has her second main point with the increase of systemic racism. And then again, she paraphrases, right? You'll notice too that she used 4 different docs. I caught a few of you guys, you were using the same doc twice. You can't do that. You have to use 4 separate documents, okay? So those are her 2 main points. This is the evidence she used from the documents. And then down here, you'll see that she has her 2 outside evidences for her counterpoint, okay? So again, Enlightenment ideals are spreading. So we go down here, and then she has Enlightenment ideals, her paraphrased evidence. One of the Enlightenment ideals at the time was that all men are created equal. This is good right here because she's using a quote from a document. You always want to use, like, mention John Locke, mention a quote from this is the Declaration of Independence, but throw like some kind of document in there, or person that makes it sound like you really know what you're talking about, okay? I know I said paraphrase is never quoting, but if you throw like a little tiny quote in there from like an outside doc, that's totally fine, okay? You just don't want to use like big quotes from documents, if that makes sense. Okay, so again, just to review, make sure your thesis has a counterpoint in there and 2 main points. Then you put your 2 main points down here. You tell me which doc you got the evidence from, paraphrase it, and then your outside evidence should be your counterpoint, okay? So Enlightenment ideals for this student. Okay, hope that helps you guys. Again, I think I'm going to have most of you redo the assignment, but we'll talk about that Tuesday, okay? All right, have a good one, guys.